Greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome to another video of Farming Simulator 17. My name is Greg. I want to welcome you all to Westbridge Hills Farm. This is a downloaded map off the Farming Simulator mod hoster page, and it is based loosely on an area in the United States, as you can gather from the flag waving above the farmhouse. So this is a new series that we're going to be doing of FS17. This is going to be a modded series. So as we progress through, there is no storyline, obviously, but as we progress through the channel, through the series, we will be working more with mods than we are on the other series. Now, of course, you start with your standard equipment. This is a case 1455. We're using that pretty heavily in the other series. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to get rid of this tractor. We also start with a case, looks like a 185. I think the thing at the bottom said Puma. I think this one I may keep at least for a little while because I've not driven one of these yet. So I'd like to use it for a little bit. And it looks like we might have a cultivator. That's certainly what it looks like. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with. A Vogelnut. Okay. Now, of course, you know, over here we had our two trailers that are hooked up. The Metaltech DB8, and this one is a AgroVation. So these particular two tractors, like I said, I think the Puma I'm going to keep. The XL, the 1455, I'm going to get rid XL, sorry, I'm going to get rid of that one. Looks like we have, oh, okay, cool, front loader, or front attachment with a bucket, some seed and some fertilizer, not particularly in that order. And this looks like it's a... yeah, that's a seeder as well. We have not worked with that one yet on this series. On either of the two series. Here's our default harvester, Case International 1860, or excuse me, 1660 axial flow. Or axial flow 1660, however you want to say it. This is another piece of equipment, plus the header I think I'm going to get rid of. One of the mods that I downloaded is the Rostelmash mod. And if we go into the store, I can show you the Rostelmash harvesters. There's this one here. It's $299,000. It does have a capacity of 10,500 liters, and it has a horsepower of 360. So this particular unit, I think, is where I'm going to lean towards. I believe there are a couple of lower end models. Surprisingly enough, that's actually 12,000, but it is considerably more and also higher horsepower. There's... stop moving, please. I guess my mouse is being a little screwy. Here's another one at 9,000. It's a little bit cheaper, but this particular one, I don't know. I keep coming back to it for some reason. I guess I just like the way it looks. So that's what I'm thinking, but it does mean we're going to have to take out a loan. It's sort of a big step early on in a series to go with something that big, but if you take a quick look, that's the first field we start with. That's field 16 right there, if you can notice from the mini-map. Let me pull it up for you. So 16 and 17 is what we start with. Both ginormous fields. It will take me forever to harvest. Time-lapse or not, it will take me forever. So this equipment is going to go. It does not bring in much at all. It is like 15, 16,000 sold back. It's not very good at all. So what I'm going to do is I am going to take each piece of equipment to the store. But I think what we will do first is we will jump in our old trusty rusty, I guess we say, trusty rusty, the lizard pickup, and we'll do a quick tour of the map and just see what we can see. That was a weird glitch. That was the house. Okay, so I have not yet driven this map, so I don't know where anything's at or how it's oriented. So we're going to just have to go together. Now, as you can see here on my right, there's field 17. So you can tell we really need some additional big equipment. And not even additional, whoa, not even additional, new, completely and utterly new. Some other mods I have installed, and actually off the top of my head, I can't even think of them. I will have them all listed in the description below. One is crop destruction, and one is, I believe there's a couple of updated mods from, it's funny, they're listed as mods, but they're more like updates from Giants, and they are improvements on, like, ground interaction and ground response and stuff like that. Did I just go in a complete circle? Oh no, the architecture's all the same. Okay. So it looks like, well, that's an ATM, so I can get money there. Let's see where the heck we're at anyway. Okay, so there's a spinnery over here, which means this is where I can bring the wool. There. Okay, cool. That'll be for when I have sheep. Then the diner is to my left. Looks like this is Emerson's Livestock. So this is probably going to be where I come to pick up. Alright, there's the diner. So this is going to be probably where I come to pick up my cows and pigs if I ever decide to do that. Okay, and then in the back here, it looks like we have a sell point at the diner. Okay, cool. Let me get back, let me get onto the main road here. Wherever it is. Because right now we're down. Whee! Wow, that was a heck of a stop. Okay, so now right now we're down between fields 18 and 21. Flying along at the speed of sound. Apparently I didn't turn traffic off, so but that's okay. So I guess I am actually on a road. Ouch. This is... Okay, this is my field too. Or this is my farm too. This is another part of my farm. This is where the cows are going to be. Okay. Yeah, that would make sense, because here's a silage pit. And then that would be slurry, and then drop pit. Okay. Drop points for water and food for the cows. Cow. Glorious cow. Ooh, let's see. Cow. Cool. Alright. So now we're gonna go... Okay, so there is a road here. Okay, here's the biogas plant, so that's where we can drop silage as well. For sale. Sell that silage. Make a profit. Let's see. There's another big field. Some more cars, some more houses. There's a restaurant coming up on my right, which apparently is an additional sell point, as well as biomass heating plant. I'm not exactly sure. I'll have to look into that. Oh, it's over there. I'm sorry. I'll look into that and we'll... I can't drive today. This map is really annoying. Let's see. Okay, so this is going to be our log yard. One of the things we are actually going to be doing later on down the line, I have to do some forestry in probably the next couple episodes, but I have picked up this really neat mod. It is called, it's the Slow Bee mod, and basically what you need to do is you place this one here, and you can place this one here and this one here. Now what happens is you provide wood, go back one, you provide wood to this one right here. And there's a little guy inside who actually is animated. he moves around and builds bee houses. These particular houses right here are where you put the bee house, the little bee houses into. These are just like a figure like an apartment building, and the bee houses are apartments. That's what these are. Um, I have to figure out what they mean by this one is handwork. I'm not exactly sure. You might have to go in and actually pull the honey by hand, and this one's all automated. I don't know. I have to investigate it further. But one of the byproducts of doing the bees is what they call honey milk. And it also involves getting cows because it's a combination of honey and milk. And you build up this facility. I forgot, I've seen other people use it. And I forgot that this particular unit, you actually place it, but it has to build over a little bit of time. It's not very, very long. You just have to provide the materials and then it builds. It's not instantaneous. It's not it's not a placeable per se. Sorry, a little tongue tied. Now the honey in its raw form can actually be sold to this particular facility here. There is some other stuff. The milk, obviously the honey milk from this facility, when it's done, can also go here. And basically you give it to here and they sell it. So, yeah, so that's where we're going to be starting out. There are some other placeable facilities of this type that I want to get. I need to go find them. I do not have them at this time, but in a later episode we will be looking into those. That being said, let's continue our tour. So yeah, so the wood is needed to create those bee houses for that little automated man. So we'll be doing some forestry before long, but we're gonna have to build up our bank first. And like I said, I don't want to. I'm not going to cheat the money. I'm going to take it out legit from a loan. And oh wow. Okay, that was different. It must be the one of the mods I have installed. But what I will do, if y'all disagree and you think I should just take the money out as a cheat, please comment below and let me know what you think. Otherwise, I'm just gonna, for today, I'm gonna go ahead and take out the loan. And if you all say, hey, just cheat the money, it's cool, don't worry about it, then that's what we'll do, and I'll just pay back the loan. So it looks like we have our freight yard here next to the train tracks. Very nice. Let me get across these train tracks and we'll continue on. There's another field over here. A lot of fields. Okay, cool. Gas station is back in there somewhere. There's another, around 2 gas stations. Wow, most maps are lucky if they have 1. Okay, cool. Okay, gas station. Okay, that's what they're classifying as a gas station. Okay, fair enough. Let me see if I can figure out where I'm at. I want to get back to the farm. I want to get moving on with getting this equipment sold up. All right, here we are at the store. So I've already moved everything over, sold with that which we're going to sell, which, as I mentioned before, was the harvester and the header and the 1-case tractor. Now, right now, all I have left is the Case Puma and my trusty rusty lizard pickup truck. So what we're going to do over here, we're going to run in here and talk to the, thank you very much, service with a smile. We're going to talk to the salesman and see if maybe he has any deals for us today. So we know we want to work with the Rostelmash. So I'm going to go into brands and look for Rostelmash in the list here. So earlier I had mentioned these couple down here, 214, 342. By the way, before I forget, which I kind of already did, I already took out the loan. That is the maximum amount of money that we can have without selling anything in the silos, which I haven't even looked into. But that's where we are. Here's where we are. We're going to buy some equipment. So the first Rostelmash harvester is 214. It has a 9,000 liter capacity at 325 horsepower. Now the second one I can't even afford, so we're not even going to look at that. Now there's this RSM. Let's see what is down here. There's the RSM 1403. That's oh, okay. This is like a big Krone type unit. This is the forage harvester. Okay. All right, I didn't realize that, so that's my mistake. So what I need to look at, I'm hoping, is this one here. And this will do your basics. Okay. Obviously, we won't be working with beets or potatoes with this particular unit, but my hope is to, we get that far, I'm going to go over to the, I think it's the Holmer stuff. Holmer. Yes. I'm going to be working with this stuff. This giant stuff here. This thing here with all these add-ons. This is what I'm going to be doing at some point. But for right now, with the 2 fields we have and all the money I've already lost, we're going to look at the Rostelmash. Now, this one is a 10,500 liter capacity at 360 horsepower. So I need to figure out what header I need and whether or not I can afford it. I'm really concerned that I can't, so bear with me just a second. So unfortunately, I don't have enough money to go with the RSM 161 and the header that we need for the crops that we have right now, the Draper Stream 900. So that being said, I'm going to be forced to go with the Rostelmash Acros 595 Plus. It has a 9,000 liter capacity compared to 10.5, 10,500 liter, sorry. The horsepower isn't that drastically different, so, I mean, what can you do? These are the compatible headers right here, so that would still give me a little bit of wiggle room. I will have loan payments now, so I gotta have some money in the bank. You know, it's a shame because I think even this one's faster. Yeah, at 24 miles per hour versus 18. But you know, you work with what you got. But I definitely wanted to have some other equipment than the base equipment. So this is what we're going to work with today. So let me pick up one of these. This particular unit does not have any upgrades, so we are going to buy this. I'm not going to lease it because I need it on the farm. There's no point. It won't pay. So here we go. Boom. So there we have that. Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to buy the PowerStream 700. Now this is a 7-meter working with versus the Draper Steam 900, which is a 9-meter working with. But again, I would have needed RSM 161, and I do not believe that this one is compatible with the other one. It doesn't say it is, so I'm not going to waste money trying to figure it out. So we'll just go with this one. We know it's compatible. Acros 595, that's what I did. That's what we're going to get. So we're going to buy this because I need that too. Now I'm not going to bother with the corn header right now. Corn and sunflower header at this time. I don't only have the 2 fields. I'm not buying any other fields right now. This is what we're working with. Now I also, you can see it sitting out there. We'll take a look at it in just a second. And I did get rid of a tractor. So what I need to do is I need to figure out what's going to be a worthy replacement. Because as it stands, I tell you what, let's go back here and let's look at, I want to look at brands. Now we know they're both cases. So we have the Puma still, and we have the case 1455 XL. This here, 145 horsepower. That's what I just got rid of. Now the Puma pretty sure that's what I have. It doesn't look anything like it. I stand corrected. It didn't look anything like it, but that's exactly what we have. It's in the garage. So that's a 225 horsepower, and the 1455 XL is a 145. So I don't want to drive that. I don't. I've been using it on the other farm, and it's a little overplayed. So I want to go for something else. That being said, I'm not exactly sure. So I tell you what, comment below. Let me know what you think. I've got 69,000 in the bank. I really don't want to blow it all on one particular unit. But you know, let me know. Let me know what you think, and we'll buy it together. In the meantime, let's go take a look at our Rostelmash Acros 595 Plus. Looks very sharp. Very, very sharp indeed. There's the header. Hopefully it'll be a lot more suitable for our field. You know your equipment's big when the tires are almost as big as you. Or in some cases bigger. Let's see here. We do have a hitch in the back right there. So if I had to put that on a header trailer, I certainly could. Everything, you know, pretty run-of-the-mill stuff. So let's go ahead and get in. Change out the field of view. Very snazzy. Very snazzy indeed. You can see in the back, so you can tell your fill level. Very, very nice. Radio. Let's go ahead and fire this bad boy up. Oh, I don't even know if you guys can hear it. That is really loud. Or really quiet, I'm sorry. Wow, that is a quiet harvester. That is awesome on so many levels. I think I'm actually going to turn the volume up just a little bit. Let's bump it up to 70%. So now if I unfold it... Wow, that's pretty cool. Oh, it's fully enclosed. Oh, that is something else. That is something else altogether. That is really freaking cool. Oh, that is glorious. That is a big pipe too. Okay, right on. We're all hooked up. And we're gonna head back to the field. This is gonna be awesome. Get started doing a little harvesting, and yeah, hopefully this will bring us a good yield, and we'll be able to, you know, sell this crop maybe and make back some of what we lost. So I will see you guys in just a little while.